So, we have done the hands-on of the Zenfone 3 when it was first launched and the unboxing when it was locally released. ASUS decided to have 3 different designs for its Zenfone 3 series instead of one basic design like how they did with their Zenfone 2. And this here is the mid-range version of the series, the Zenfone 3. The naming conventions are still pretty confusing, but basically when we say Zenfone 3, it refers to the ZE552KL series. Alicia from KLGadgetTV here, and this is the full review of the ASUS Zenfone 3. The Zenfone 3 design looks and feels similar to other glass phones, however, it isn't as slippery as some others. This is probably due to the design where the glass isn't curved and melded into the frame, giving it sort of a slight resistance when holding it in hand. However, just like any other phones with glass surfaces, the biggest turnoff is each and every part of the surface becomes a fingerprint magnet as soon as you lay a finger on it. Although with the Zenfone 3, it doesn't seem as bad. However, you can put a casing on it to avoid prints, and although some of the casings like this View Flip cover from ASUS is really handy with its shortcut window, it feels like such a waste to cover up such a pretty looking phone. Just like its predecessor, the Zenfone 3 comes with Zen UI, which is a rather heavy UI. Despite lots of complaints about how Samsung's TouchWiz is full of bloatware and how most smartphone users would prefer a more lightweight software, ASUS still maintains a lot of bloatware, though they did remove some annoying ones such as Omelette and whatnot. Despite its heavy UI, the Zenfone 3 performed pretty decently. It didn't choke up very much when playing games and multitasking, since it does after all have 4GB of RAM to handle most of your usual apps. However, running too many apps in the background can cause it to lag at times, which is quite apparent when typing using its native keyboard. The heavy Zen UI has its uses though. The Zenfone 3 is highly customizable that you would probably take a long time to set up to how you would like it. There is a multitude of themes to choose from, icon packs to download, and you can even change the size of your icons, font style, font size, and even choose icon label colors. It also has an app drawer to ensure your home screen is clutter-free, which is just the way I like it since it makes finding highly used apps much faster without all the other unimportant apps to wade through. Other than the design of the Zenfone 3, I actually think its camera is quite good. The device sports a 16-megapixel rear camera that takes rather good low-light shots and even macro. As you can see from the photos, even when the subject is moving, the photos are still pretty decent compared to a lot of other phones. Saturation is also quite natural in normal settings and outdoor shots are vibrant and clear. The front camera sports an 8-megapixel camera, which doesn't mean much anyway. However, if you love taking selfies, this device will make you want to take more. ASUS has upped the selfie game with its built-in Beautify software, as you can have a live view of its Beautify settings before you hit the shutter button. You don't need to download a third-party selfie app, as you can slim your face down into that quachi shape, making your eyes larger and rounder anime style, smoothen your skin and edit skin tone, and even add a touch of blush. After taking selfies with this phone camera, it is really hard to appreciate other front-facing camera that usually just adds skin softening and bloom effect to its Beautify feature. The only drawback is there are times when this function doesn't detect your face to beautify it, especially at certain angles. As mentioned in our unboxing of the Zenfone 3, ASUS has included 20 different preset scenes as part of its camera features. Honestly, they may sound really interesting, but unless you have the time to plan your shots, or if you're an Instagram addict, the probability of using each and every single one of them is pretty low. Other features of the Zenfone 3 are pretty standard and is what you would expect in a smartphone these days, such as decent battery life for at least 12 hours of heavy use using only 50% of its 300 mAh battery, clear and loud audio, and fast fingerprint sensor. The only disappointment is the lack of quick charge support, which I would have expected ASUS to include, seeing how most devices these days offer that feature. Despite a few disappointments, overall I actually think this is a great all-rounder device. Well, for the price of 1,599 ringgit, you are actually getting much more than what you're paying for. A premium device with flagship looks and features without the crazy price. Hey everyone, thanks for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed the ASUS Zenfone 3 review that we've finally done after the coverage in Computex, our hands-on, our unboxing and all. So do give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to comment if any questions or anything you want to say about the ASUS Zenfone 3. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel over here and follow us on social media over here, down here. Anyway, till the next video, this is Alicia signing off. Bye!